A drought watch should remain in place for 5 North Jersey counties despite the heavy rains that fell on parts of the state over the past week. That's the opinion of state environmental officials who held a public hearing on New Jersey's water supply and drought status today. Ed Rogers has the story in tonight's Environment Report.
The reservoirs may be filling up, but the state DEP says other areas of New Jersey are still facing rainfall deficits and that a drought watch remains in place for 5 Northeast counties. At today's hearing, officials made it clear supplies could plummet again if the hot, dry weather returns.
It will remain in effect. We had actually been contemplating the need to go to drought warning possibly in the future. I think that pushes that back somewhat at this time, but that certainly remains an option. The drought warning allows the department, the commissioner of DEP, to order some requirements, and that's water transfers by the water systems if that became necessary.
Mandatory odd-even lawn watering restrictions have been in place in Bergen County for almost 2 weeks, and the DEP says it may be wise not to stop now.
The DEP did endorse the actions that were taken in Bergen County within the United Water New Jersey system because they had very high demands and a steep decline in the reservoir storage. Going forward, I think it's prudent to leave those in place to see where we go. Again, see where the hot, dry weather, if that continues, and how the demands, are in the next couple of weeks.
United Water and Bergen County officials were huddling today to consider lifting those restrictions.
We're going to be in consultation with the 2 county executives today, both in Hudson and Bergen, and we wanted to gain all the information today from the public hearing before making any kind of decisions.
The DEP held this hearing to take recommendations on possible actions if the drought gets worse. If a drought emergency were to be declared in the northeast region of the state, water supply companies would be making cutbacks. The state's largest water company says restrictions should be targeted to individual suppliers with the most serious problems.
I think when you look around the state, not all the water systems are reacting the same to this hot and dry weather that seems to be across the state. So it would say that other water systems seem to have greater capacity than certain other ones that need to take greater measures, perhaps, to address the lack of rainfall.
Environmentalists called for updating the state's water supply master plan.
Do you know that during a drought, they can take dirty water and require people to boil it at home, but they don't have the power to require sewage authorities to lessen their pollution discharge.
The details on what's been a roller coaster weather year came up during a presentation from the state's climatologist Dave Robinson. April of 2009 to March of this year was the wettest period on record. If the summer had ended yesterday, this would be the 6th driest season on record. And the average temperature this summer is headed to be the warmest ever. It's a mixed picture on rainfall depending where you live.
In some parts of the states, 40 to 50% below average rainfall. Those are the worst areas, central Jersey and some of coastal Jersey. Now up in the northeast corner of the state with the abundant rains of late, they're almost running normal for the last 90 days or so.
Because the La Nina weather pattern will likely influence our region this fall and winter, it will be difficult for decision makers to know whether drought conditions will continue or end.
It tends to bring warmer than average temperatures and average to maybe just a slight bit below average precipitation, but nothing dramatically so.
Ed Rogers, NJN News, Millburn.